Hey, what's up guys, I'm Praetorian.
And Jynx here.
And welcome back to Wasteland 3 on the PlayStation 4 Pro. Alright, so before we get started, a couple things. First of all, we missed the cat. Major Tom. So, everybody brought this up in the comments. There was a lot of people. And you guys had mentioned it in episode 2 that we needed to get the cat before we left that area. Unfortunately, on Saturday, we recorded both episode 2 and 3 because I work all day on Sunday, so that was the only way we were able to have a Monday episode. So we weren't able to react to your guys' comments. Unfortunately, we had already left that area by the time we even knew that the cat was there. And I don't think we can go back. We considered restarting. That's how much we wanted the damn cat. We were actually considering completely restarting so that we could go get the damn cat, but looks like no, we're not going to be able to do that. We just don't have time. And a big part of that is because CK3 came out, Crusader Kings 3, and I've been doing a lot of content for that, and that's also the reason why we didn't have a video on Tuesday. So sorry about that. But we did get all of our guys equipped, all of our new guys that we have.
The good stuff.
Yeah, we have the kneecapper. It's a blunt weapon. It's a big ol' hammer.
Oh, that looks fun.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I didn't equip him with anything else. We don't have a secondary weapon skill yet for him.
He's got the snowball.
He does have the snowball, though, so that's his ranged weapon. He's going to chuck snowballs. For right now, guys. I want to see how much we're going to need a secondary weapon. And there's a couple options on what we could go for. We could go for a shotty, but then, of course, and I think that would fit because he's a close-range specialist. But then he'll be sharing ammunition with Jynx, and we also don't have a second shotgun.
I don't know how much I'm going to use the shotgun, so if he needs it, he can have it.
Yeah, that would be one thing we could do, too, is Jynx could give me the shotgun. But another option would be to give him the big guns, and then he could rock either the flamethrower or the war pig. We'll see, though. I really want him focused on the melee weapons, because he doesn't really have the attributes for shooting. He's not very good at that. His awareness is garbage, guys.
He's a brute.
Yeah, he's got this strength. So, I don't know, guys. We'll see how effective it is. Obviously, he's probably going to need a ranged weapon at some point. So, we'll deal with that then. And then we have the Marshal here. And I gave him, I think he started out with this weapon, the Convincer. But I did give him the Pulse Gun, which is a special assault rifle, which uses energy cells. And you'll notice down here at the bottom, it has a chance of blind. And it's very good against robots, vehicles, and synths, but not very good against humans, animals, and mutants. So essentially, we'll want to change our weapon based on who we are currently fighting. That's the way we'll do that. So I think Jynx also equipped her character with the better sniper weapon, right?
Cold Death.
That's the name of the sniper rifle?
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, see, like, who is that guy? I don't know.
Let's kill him.
That's Jinx's first answer. This could be a friend, Jynx.
Oh, okay. I'll probably kill him.
Please, don't shoot.
Okay, so we got to read this. The woman is gaunt, her clothes ragged. She is surrounded by a group of bedraggled vagrants who watch you with fear and mistrust.
Who are you? You're not dressed like the marshals.
All right, so we can say, we're the Rangers. Who are you? Or you're not supposed to be here.
I'm Del Hackett, and I speak for these people. We've been living here for months, and we've got nowhere to go. Please, will you let us stay?
Bad idea. I've been in their shoes, but this is a military base. If we have squatters everywhere, it'll be hard to keep discipline. Your recruits won't like it either.
The Patriarch's people don't care about people like us, but you're not beholden to them.
She shoots a fearful look at Quan, but he doesn't seem to notice. So we can say, where are you from? Did you set off the security system? And can't you go live in the city? Or we can go ahead and decide whether or not they can stay. Well, I think we should probably find out more information about him, right?
Well, one of them's over there tweaking.
He could just be scared, Jynx.
Or tweaking.
He could be terrified.
He's tweaking.
Or yeah. Or we look like monsters to him.
True.
So, let's see. Let's say, we could assume that they set off the security system. We'll say, where are you from, or can't you live in the city? You want to say, can't you live in the city? Can't you go live in the city?
We're not welcome there. They already have too many mouths to feed, and more are always coming.
All
Okay,
right.
well, more can go.
Jinx is so cruel. Where are you from?
We all farmed in the border country between Colorado and the plains. Thought we were safe out there, under the Patriarch's protection. Back then, the gangs feared the Patriarch. Not anymore. They burned our greenhouses and killed everyone who tried to fight them. No place left to run but here, for any of us. Not intentionally. The Patriarch's people drove up to the base a few days ago, so we hid in here for a while. Then when Andy went to check if they left, all the doors slammed shut and the alarms started whooping. Don't know what happened. Been living in these ruins for weeks, and we never set anything off before.
All right, so decision time.
Dun dun dun.
So what do you think, Jinx?
Shit, I don't know. I'd tell them to get, but
They could be useful too,
they
though.
could.
It's just this.
They're farmers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they could be really useful, but at the same
She
time,
seems all right.
I mean, they seem all right, and we need new recruits too.
True.
There's a lot of different positions here that we need filled at the base.
I guess.
But at the same time, I think Quan was right though, in the sense that just having a bunch of civilians in here is definitely going to result in some issues between them and the recruits, I think, and you're gonna have some discipline problems. You always have discipline problems when you put men and women together, and then when you put groups of two different types of people together, where you have like soldiers and civilians, that's gonna cause even further discipline problems because everybody's gonna be fucking.
Well,
That's what it comes down to.
Kill them later.
Yeah, true. Yeah, we could always kill them later, and maybe we need some fresh flesh.
Fresh flesh.
added to the base. Think about all the things they could be useful for, Jinx. It's not just about having sex.
True, they could wash our clothes.
Exactly, they could be our servants. And again, you're the cannibal here, Jinx. What if we need to eat somebody?
I'm not a cannibal.
All right, you can stay.
Your call. Won't make the volunteers happy, but the Patriarch put you in charge, not them.
You said yes. I was sure you wouldn't. We won't be any trouble, I promise, and we'll help out wherever we can. Thank you for giving us a chance. Oh, and one of our people is missing, Andy. If you find him hiding out somewhere, you send him back to us. Hear that, everyone? We gotta make ourselves useful around here.
Damn straight. So, why I mentioned the cannibalism is because Jinx is infamous on this channel, if you're new to the channel, for always somehow turning towards cannibalism
Don't be lying on me.
in every single one of our damn series that has that option.
It's a joke.
Uh-huh.
I just bite. I don't eat.
So, did you want to pick these people's locks and steal this shit?
Of course
I mean,
do.
it's our place, and just saying. I guess I can open it if you
Yeah,
haven't already.
I'll go open everything.
Yeah, go unlock everything, and I'll steal their shit. So we found a soldier's note, so I think this is one we have to listen to. It's so loud, I've noticed. When I edit the videos, these things are like super loud.
The boxes. And
This
all
one
that?
right here.
1998. 7 months since the bombs fell. Had an incident at the West Gate. Some civilians dug under the fence and tried to make a run for the commissary. Sergeant Peters told us to open fire. Standing orders. Orders to be shot on sight. They didn't look like much to me from 80 meters. And when we got close enough to inspect the bodies, I saw why. They looked like scarecrows. Just skin and bone. The oldest was maybe 15. Every time I close my eyes, I see that kid's face. God forgive me. I can't do this anymore.
Well, that one wasn't as loud, and it was kind of sad. He shot himself.
Yeah. The game is dark despite its humor.
Yeah, I feel like if a game's apocalyptic and it's not dark, then it's doing something wrong. But I never like whenever you have like those radio transmissions going off and you're trying to like explore and things are happening. Like we just seen this character and he's talking to us, but I have no idea what he
I
said.
can't hear you. I've got my headphones on.
Yeah, I'm listening to music.
There's a box.
Yep. Yeah, I think you need to. Is it unlocked already? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. I thought it was. I just assumed people locked their shit up. We got the Brig Master Key. So I'm guessing we could use that to let that guy out. But I just assume anybody locked up is locked up for a reason.
He's the prisoner.
What's in there?
Poop.
What kind of poop do you look at? That doesn't look like poop at all,
Bucket
Jinx.
of poop.
It doesn't even look like a bucket of
Go
poop.
touch it.
It's loot, Jinx. You don't even know loot when you see it. It was a cigarette butt. I guess I don't know loot when I see it either. But it wasn't poop. I was right about that at least. Alright, so I think those are the only gates we can unlock, is the one with the cigarette butt. Which maybe we'll have a use for that, I don't know. I'm trying to loot this person here.
Trying
or
to
talk
talk
to
to
him.
the dead guy.
Wow. The body of a young man lies twisted on the floor. He wears shabby clothes. Well, that's insulting. And he's been dead long enough for the body to go cold, but not long enough to rot. So you would have to do the first aid. You're not over here, though. I have to change it over to you, but I do have the ability to do the perception, so I'm going to do the perception. This man was carrying nothing but the clothes he wore on his body, and those are tattered and grimy. His shoes have holes in their soles. One thing we forgot to mention, guys, is that there was a patch today, and it did fix Jinx's issues where she couldn't do the L1R1.
Oh, yes. So handy.
Yeah, where she couldn't use that to switch characters. So that was fixed. I was really hoping they're going to fix this problem that we have where, she jumps into the conversation, but then I can't use her skills, which is kind of strange. One of his pockets, you find a half-eaten, sweet-smelling mushroom. Oh, I'm going to eat that.
Ew, are you really?
Oh, now I can use it. Yeah, I'm going to eat it. What's the worst that can happen? Either one, it's going to be that tasty mushroom. I love mushrooms. Mushrooms are delicious.
Guess it smells sweet.
Yeah, it smells sweet. Or two, I'm going to get high. This seems like a win-win situation, Jinx. I guess there's the third possible situation, if you want to be technical, where I eat the mushroom and die. But let's not talk about that. Maybe I'll vomit all over the place. I don't know. Let's do the first aid on this person and see what happened. Do you want to read that
Body's
first?
contorted limbs in proximity to an ancient computer seems to suggest a painful death by electrocution. Discoloration in the face suggests heart failure, which might be electricity, but there's a lack of burns, which makes that inconclusive. Some dried, foamy spittle, barely detectable at the edges of the mouth, make poison a much more likely culprit. Don't eat that shroom.
Oh. I guess it's a good thing I didn't eat the shroom. That third, very rare, unlikely situation, I guess, happened to be the right one.
Slowly
Maybe.
step away from the body.
You're so smart, Jinx.
I know.
I mean, you weren't able to say that word, but you know how I am about pronunciation.
Well,
So
I am a stoner.
I can't really insult you too much.
I should know if this shroom's bad.
It's funny that most stoners don't necessarily eat mushrooms.
Of course they do.
I don't know. I know a lot of people that only smoke weed and didn't touch any other drugs. The terminal displays information about the base's system. Everything appears normal for the moment. So we can check recent activity logs for this terminal, or step away from the terminal. Let's check the logs. Come through the logs, calling ancient messages and routine system notifications until you have a list of recent activations. Wake initiated, wake complete. Okay, is there anything we really need to know here? Because there's just so much information, guys. And we're still in the damn starting base, man. So I guess we'll talk to this guy. What I was saying is I think it's interesting that you're a medical person because, you're pharmacy tech, Jinx.
I know, right?
And she always talks about how she's going to be our apocalypse doctor.
I am.
She's not a doctor in real life, but in apocalypse.
If you don't need credentials, I am a doctor.
So let's talk to this howdy prisoner guy. Waving at you through the bars of a cell is a rail-thin man with a matted hair and frayed, faded clothes. He gives you a lazy, glassy-eyed grin.
Hey dudes, hi. Well, what's up? Haven't seen you before, have I? Rangers, huh? Cool, man, cool. I like your look. I think I had a shirt like that once, a long time ago. Long time ago. Headquarters for what?
So I double tapped that X, so we just picked whatever we did. Somebody mentioned this guy in the comments, that there's a prisoner and that he's funny. He sounds like somebody that you relate, your character would relate to. We came here from Arizona to help the Patriarch. The Rangers help people. We're here to help Colorado. Yeah, this is definitely top secret information. I agree, Jinx.
Oh, sure, top secret. So you're part of some important organization, huh? You look like you're real important, you know? I can see it in your pretty eyes. Do you have more people in your group? Oh yeah, man, of course. I don't mind. Ask me whatever. Couldn't tell you, man. Couldn't tell you. Like, there's no windows or clocks in here, you know? Hard to keep track of when the day starts or ends. Anyway, a long time. Long enough for other groups, other people to come and go. You know, man, I got everything I need in here to keep on. Little crack in the ceiling over there drips some water. So I just gotta lick the wall when I'm thirsty. And, you know what they say about dark, damp spaces, man? Mushroom grow there, man. So I added a little self-made fertilizer. Those mushrooms are growing good.
Okay. So he sits here and eats mushrooms all day, and he gets high all day. I really wish I would have asked him why he was in here. Because that doesn't look like that's popping up as an option again. No, here we go. It's just because we have more options here. So yeah, that's what I really want to know. Why the fuck is this guy in here?
Because the cell door is locked. Yeah, man, yeah. Yum, yum. Oh, yeah, and bugs, when they come by. Buzzy crunchers and climby snappers and skittery two-bites and running gushers. Sometimes roly poppers and hoppy specks. Once a squirmy slurp. That was a good day, man. But yeah, mainly mushrooms.
Well, I do like this guy. He's funny.
Roly poppers.
Yeah,
That's what I'm gonna start calling him.
He does a great job at naming bugs. You gotta give him credit for that. I don't trust him. I don't trust the man at all. But he's very good at naming bugs. So he said, "What's his name?" This is typically the first thing you ask a person when you meet them, but I don't ever do that in real life, so I thought I'd roleplay this.
He's like, I'm not gonna remember your name anyway.
Yeah, I never remember anybody's name anyway, so I don't even bother to ask people's name anymore. It's like, you can tell me, but they're just completely... When people say their name, I know that I need to like be paying attention to when they tell me their name so that I'll remember it, but then I don't. And then they know my name, and I don't know theirs, and then it's just a disaster.
That's why you have to immediately tell me their name, and then I'll remember
so you remember it for me. It doesn't help me when you're not there, though. I'm at work and shit. So we can kill the prisoner. We can say we're going now. Ask him his name. Can you tell me about any of the groups that lived here before? That's not what we were asking. Why were you put in there? Yeah, that's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's ask him that.
Oh, man, didn't you like my joke? Okay, like, well, so a guy I used to be friends with, well, I guess he was more of a business partner. Friend, though, too, man. Like, former friend who decided he didn't, want to go splitsies anymore. So he conked me on the head. And when I woke up, I was in here. Real bummer, man. Like, seriously.
Okay. So he's claiming to be innocent.
He was double-crossed.
He didn't do anything. Alright, like I say, he tells many groups, and I guess we'll ask him the name. Jinx is here so she can help us remember. Found a half-eaten mushroom in the corpse's pocket. Yeah, we should give this to him, actually. We'll ask him his name first. Let's be polite.
My name? Ned. Ned? Harry. Nick. Booger. Dickens. Lyle? Something like that. Honestly, I don't, remember. Been a long time since I thought about that, man. Been a longer time since someone, asked me about it. I kind of been here for a while.
Alright. So he doesn't even remember his own name. I'm sure the mushrooms have something to do with that.
Yeah, I
And the
feel bad
nasty
for him,
water.
but I don't know if he can be reintegrated.
Into society, exactly. Yeah, that's the way I kind of feel right now. It's like I kind of like him. He's like our Negan. He's the guy that we're gonna go if you watch The Walking Dead. He's the guy we're gonna go talk to for advice and wisdom, but a guy that you don't trust, and a guy you don't trust at all, because he might bash your head in with a bat. So we can say what happened with this dead refugee. Let's give him the mushroom. I want to see if he eats it.
Oh, yum. Mushrooms are the best, man. So many flavors. And they grow everywhere and grow easy. I love them. Who knew there were poisonous ones?
Okay, so can we give him the poisonous one? No, I thought.
Kill him.
Yeah, I thought we could give him. I was just curious if we'd give it to him to eat it. So we can say, do you want us to let him out? What happened with this dead refugee?
What happened with the dead
Yeah,
guy?
we'll ask him that.
Oh, man, that's, some wild stuff. So a while ago, that dead guy over there came running in here all nervous and, freaked out and starts messing with that, computer machine over there. And yeah, then there's this big-ass flash of light from the computer machine and he falls down and then all these, sirens and flashing lights. It was horrible, man. Like, it made it really hard to sleep, Then after a while, the alarm stopped, and then, you came in. Yeah, sure, maybe. Sometimes, like, a guy might come in, but I don't know if he was connected to the guy who came in before him, Kinda hard to keep track of how long it is between visits, and people don't always tell me what's going on outside. But, let me see. Last guy who came in to see me was the dead guy. Before him, Tired Eyes Lady. Before her, the Smiling Woman. Before that, it's a little fuzzy. Oh, a real nice lady, man. Had a big old smile on her face the whole time we talked. Just never stopped smiling. I think she said she was a trader. Talked about how she had some merchandise to keep here and some people she was gonna deal with. Said I wasn't, a suitable client. Which, sure, 'cause, I got no money. Well, actually, she said I wouldn't be suitable for her clients, which I thought was a weird way to say that. Well, she was a woman, dressed all raggedy, but, I'm one to talk on that. Anyway, she came in here looking sad. Eyes looked like she hadn't seen a good night's rest in years. We talked, for a bit, and then she left again. Sometimes I think I can still hear her voice. Hope she didn't die and she's haunting me for some reason. Though, now that I think about it, I guess I'd be glad for the company, Oh, Didn't we talk about this already? So a while ago, that dead guy over there, and yeah, then after a while, the alarm stopped, and then, you know, man, it's, I've been here a long time, and I eat a lot of mushrooms. Can't always remember things that happened in the, olden days, but I'll try. There was a gentleman bear, the lip licker, and the bloody screamers, and them metal fellers, and the really white guy, and owl face. Oh, and the 6 wee men and a lion. But yeah, hard to remember who came in first, and which ones were just a nursery rhyme my grandma told me, so... Yeah, okay. Cool. What? That's really something else. Some poison killed that poor guy at the exact same time as that machine zapped him? Man, what a wacky world.
Suspicious, guys.
I feel like everyone is lying to us.
Yeah, it's quite suspicious. And then we don't know, I mean, he tells us he can't even tell the difference between what really is happening and nursery rhymes that his grandma tells him. So I think it was interesting, the smiling woman, though.
Yeah.
He's not suitable for her clients. I don't know.
That's a cannibal.
Perhaps. Yeah, or somebody who wants to hunt people, maybe, or I don't know. So log on to the terminal, show there was a power surge, like you said, but also several attempts to access the computer afterwards. Yeah, let's ask that.
While those alarms were going off? How'd that happen? Well, that guy, he fell over onto the computer machine after the flash. Maybe he landed on the buttons, or on the thing with all the little buttons, or... Oh shit, man! Do you think someone snuck in here while I was sleeping and fiddled with those buttons? A prowler lurking about? That's some scary stuff, man. Yikes.
Okay. I feel like he's lying to us.
Yeah, I call bullshit, crazy guy.
We'll ask him if he wants to be let out, but that doesn't mean we're going to let him out. Although, I don't know, maybe that does.
Yeah.
I'd hate to say, do you want us
I don't care if you want out. You're not getting out.
Yeah, I don't trust this guy. So, let's say we're going now. Goodbye.
Cool, man. But, hey, so, we've been chatting for a bit, gotten to know each other a little, right? I've been stuck in here for, at least a lot of years, and it would be much nicer if I, wasn't. Do you think you could maybe do me a solid and, find a way to get me out of here?
Okay. We can say, okay, we'll find a way to get you out. You should probably stay in there for now. Or we'll see what we can do, no promises. That's what we're going to tell him. Let's keep the hope alive in him.
Cool. I get it, man. No pressure, but,
Alright, so we're done talking to him. We're done in this area, I think, actually.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we're just keeping this guy in our prison. I mean, I guess we go talk, again, I guess we go talk to him like, what was this? Did we ever examine this food?
Yeah, it's just cold food.
But again, I guess we can go talk to him when we're lonely.
I'm just suspicious of the people staying here.
Yeah, I'm kind of suspicious of these folks, too.
She's obviously Tired Eyes Lady.
Is she?
Yeah. Well, if he thinks he can still hear her.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, I didn't even realize that. Yep, Jinx caught that.
I wish more folks were like you, Rangers.
Sure was kind of you to let us stay.
You're good people, Rangers. We'll find a way to pay you back. Anything you need? Andy. Damn it. I was afraid of that. We've been locked up for days, but at least we had our supplies with us. How did he... No. I don't want to know. Enough death in this world. Don't need the details to make it even more bitter. Thanks for telling me, Rangers. I'll break it to the others. Sure. Andy may have. He's the only one of us who knew computers. I told him to stay out of there because I was afraid of, well, of something like what happened when this whole place got locked down. Oh, it's horrible. They were there when we arrived. Probably been rotting away for months from the look of them. Ugh, not to mention the smell. Yep. There was a man locked in there when we moved in, living off insects and mushrooms in his cell. I left him locked up after I met him. I felt bad about that. He was cordial enough, but he just kept asking questions that felt off. And those glassy eyes. Booby traps, mostly. One of my people disarmed an explosive on a door, but missed a gas mine under the floor panel on the other side. She was vomiting for a week. Almost died. I told everyone to avoid the room after that. No one here is worth losing over whatever guns may or may not be in there. Poked my head in there and saw a giant robot next to a dead body. Hard pass. We first got into the base through a hole in the archive room's wall. Some critters living in there chased us around, but we managed to shut them in before anyone got seriously hurt. We've been trying to snare them for a while for fresh meat, but they just chew through the ropes like they're Sour Patch Kids. Careful out there. It's an uncaring world.
Yeah, I think she probably is. These sad eyes.
I want some Sour Patch Kids.
So, I think we're almost done with the episode, aren't we?
Yeah,
Good
we are.
God, man. This shit just goes so quick. So we spent 2.5 episodes exploring the space, but we are finally done. We have finally finished exploring everything for the most part. I'm sure there's other stuff we could look at, but I think it's good enough. I suppose we could kind of wander around the outside area because we haven't looked at that.
Maybe there's a critter I can pet.
Yeah, true. There might be some critters for Jinx
There's
to
a hole
get.
to dig.
Oh, did you find a hole?
I sure did.
Take that shovel out.
Found a spent bit glider.
All right.
Woo!
Go ahead and go in the back here and see if there's anything.
There's a ladder. Can I climb
Scavenge?
it? Oh shit! You can climb ladders.
How do you do it? You just
just
walk up to
it.
him? Well, that's cool. There's a box right there to loot.
Another spent bit glider. And some dollars.
Found some loot. A melted capacitator.
Okay.
Alright,
Lots
awesome.
of junk.
Yeah, plenty of junk. Alright, so we'll go explore this little area over here, but there was something over there to the far left over there. What is this? Oh, we can leave the area. We can walk out. Huh, I wonder where that walks to. Because we can take our vehicle, guys. We did click on this because we were curious if we could go back to the cat area, which I don't know if you can or not, because there is a load into the
world
car and
map.
head to the world map, so it might be possible. We won't look at that right now, though. We'll be doing all that next episode, guys. I mean, at least we got this thing explored. I was not expecting it to take so long to explore this
everybody's
place.
awfully chatty.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many different people to talk to. Oh, there's Private Bell. Okay, well, we could
She
talk to
injured
her.
or sleeping?
Well, she's injured. Remember, she got injured before. Who are we trying to talk to here?
Nobody.
You don't see that X there? Who's that? Are we gonna talk to the wall? Sure seems like it.
Yes.
Oh, we can talk to... Yeah, we can talk to the wall. Alright, well, let's talk to the wall real quick. It really seems like they use talk for, like, the
I think
activate
they
button.
mean read.
Yeah. We'll see if there's any loot that we can like dig up over here. Not
Can't
seeing
see
anything.
shit in the woods.
And maybe we'll go explore this little nook and cranny over here. I'm just worried that we're gonna end up in a battle here at the end of the episode.
True.
Oh, there's a chicken, Jinx. I think you can train the
shit.
chicken. Go train the chicken,
I'm
Jinx.
gonna talk to it.
Yeah, go talk to the chicken.
Hey, chicken.
Get the chicken.
Oh,
You still
there's a
got your shovel out.
dog.
Those might be. Oh, whoa, whoa,
Oh,
Jinx.
stop.
Where are you going?
I was going to charm him.
Oh, you did it.
Oh, shit, okay. Oh, what do I name him?
Oh, you can name him?
I wasn't prepared.
Okay, so yeah, you can charm these animals. Apparently, I can charm the animal too. Maybe with the. Can I give him the cigarettes? Hey, Pooch, you want a cigarette?
Do you like to smoke?
I can't charm the animal.
Oh, wait. Nope, that's me just chatting. Where'd he go?
Oh, I found something to dig. All right, so these are all where the animals are, Jinx.
Okay.
So we got like a chicken, we got dogs,
They're nice dogs.
pocket dock. So how do you install the armor mods and the weapon mods? I was thinking that there was going to be like a.
Oh, I can't tame him yet.
Oh, you can't. You don't have the skill for it. Can you
No.
tame the chicken?
Oh, let me try.
It seems like a chicken would be easier to tame. That we already dug here.
Oh my god, he's a cyborg chicken.
Got a
Metal
long
plated electronics have been implanted in this chicken's body. It looks up at you, a sense of loneliness in its eyes. You don't see any other chickens around. Well, shit. You want to be my friend, robot chicken? I can't befriend him.
You can't? And does it tell you what level you have to be to get these critters?
No, it doesn't even give me the option. I open up the charm animal and it just takes me to the dogs and I can't.
Strange. Quite strange. Alright, now that's all I can see about it. Alright guys, so this is going to be the end of the episode. Again, we will be going somewhere else the next episode. If you guys happen to know, how do you put these weapon mods? I haven't really explored it much in the menu, so maybe it's something you do in the menu, but I was expecting that it'd be something that we would do like on a workbench. Oh, there's an explosive there.
Oh, shit.
And I ran right into it.
Anybody die?
No, we all did take damage though. Found tactical armor legs and tactical armor.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's really cool, man. We'll have to equip that on somebody. Alright guys, so we have all of our armor equipped. We have the 3 types of armor equipped that we had found. We had some scrap armor that we had found off camera. And then we had this tactical armor, of course, that we just found. And then we had like several other types of armor. So Jinx, both her characters have armor, and I think all of our characters here have armor with the exception of the Marshal. He only has the one top part.
Raven's missing pants, too.
Okay, so a lot of characters are missing pants in our world.
Running around pantless.
But most importantly, guys, I have figured out how to modify armor and weapons. You do that right here in the inventory. Though I'm all
I was
messed up
thinking
here.
you needed like a table or something.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was thinking that was a table, but yeah, it's not. You just do it right through here. So we have the pocket dock, which clearly Jinx should get this. So she's gonna have to give me the armor, I think. Yeah, I believe she'll have to give me the armor, her armor, so that I can get it installed. So we'll put that into Jinx's armor. The other thing we have is we have a exo knee, which is an increased combat speed and armor. Sounds like probably something we might want to put on Bear. It gives an extra speed so he can get up closer with his melee weapon. And also increased armor, which will be helpful for him. And then the last thing we have is a magazine, a long mag, which will increase magazine size by +1, and I assume that this one would go to me. So,
Oh, that's cool. There's like all kinds of stuff you can put in there.
yeah, I really like that you can modify weapons. That's awesome. You got barrel and scope, underbarrel, and magazines. We might be able to like get a grenade launcher on this thing.
That'd be cool.
And then like if we looked at, you can also modify this here, our Polar Express, with a scope or an underbarrel. And then if we looked at Bear, I don't know if you can, modify his melee weapon, but probably. Yeah, you can modify the handling and the weight. So yeah, really cool that you can modify all this. You can even modify the hats and give him some armor on it.
Really?
Yep. So you see here that we put helmet armor on it. So yeah, we figured out how to modify armor and weapons, so we'll get all those installed, but this is unfortunately going to be the end of the episode, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. Love to hear your feedback on the series and if you're playing the game, if you're enjoying it. And I do hope to see you guys on the next video where we should finally be leaving this area and hop on our vehicle and going somewhere else. And maybe we'll actually see some combat for once after a whole episode of peace. I'm ready to do some fighting, Jinx.
Need to do some killing.
I haven't seen blood in days. So we will see you on the next video. And thanks for watching, guys.